Okay, so our first topic at the beginning of year 11 was sea life, and that's what this book is all about. These are radiolarians. They are small little creatures that live under the sea that you can only see through a microscope. So what you see in the book are just photocopies of this piece of paper here. Because we were researching and learning about this artist/scientist called Ernest Haeckel, who researched these little guys and drew them, and we made a little research page which you just saw. This sea life book is like each page we kind of got told what to do by the teacher, but as it goes on into the next book we got more freedom and could do what we want. So Diane Lublinsky, we moved on to clay, and she is an artist which does all the clay business, and you'll see in a bit, because this video is not in order of the order I actually did all these things in. The clay is later on in the video, but that's all for that book. Pretty short because we did move on to the clay, but boom, detail. I did exam board AQA and we got a bunch of questions. I believe there were 7, but I chose detail. Just because I think detail is such a wide topic. Like if you put enough detail into something, then it just comes under that topic. I really like drawing people, so I researched the artist Ian Cumberland, who is an amazing portrait artist. Like them pictures right there, they're not like photographs, they're paintings that he did, which is just crazy because they're so realistic. So the eyes at the side, they were ones that I drew in pencil, and I cut out that thing in the page which took ages, but it looks pretty cool, I do believe. And that just there is Cara Delevingne, which I painted, and there is a video of it if you care for it. Then I moved on to recreating his work in different mediums, because you got to do that to get them marks. So I did it in biro and also coloured pencil. That's what this page is all about. Moving on, there's a little drawing I did of myself. I then took my own pictures and drew them. Then I moved on to human anatomy because I thought it would be pretty cool to see what's happening underneath the skin. So I labelled everything with all the scientific terms and tried to get all the muscle correct and all the bones. So then I moved on to skulls because I thought they would look pretty cool. I did them all colourful with the smoke. We got around a month to do this book, maybe a little bit less, I can't really remember. So I did run out of time. So that's all I did manage to get done for this book, but pretty much the entirety of that month was just working on this book. Then here are just a few spare pieces that I found floating around in my folder. This, I do believe, was homework that we got back in the sea life topic. That I don't really know what that's from, I just found it. Thought it looked pretty cool. And this coming up, this took me ages. It was like a solid 3 days I spent spiraling up little pieces of paper. We went to an aquarium on a school trip, so we had to draw like all the little fish as they were swimming, which was pretty difficult because they were moving around a bunch, but I got it done. And that's all for that book. This, we made stamps out of this plastic thing and we had to stamp it all down. And this is the clay that I was talking about before. We did this in an exam. It was a practice 5-hour exam, and the 2 pieces that I'll show you in a second, these were practice ones for the exam, and then this one and the next one were what I did in the 5 hours. I like that one, looks pretty cool with them tentacles. What's next? What's next on the agenda? Oh, okay. These were right at the end of the year. This was my practice piece, and I liked that one a lot more than my actual exam piece. This I don't really like, to be honest. I just think I'm not really good at paint, really. I think I'm a lot better with pencils. And there I be. If you care about my results, you can pause it. but I just thought I'd show it on the sheet of paper, so you know I'm not lying. Right, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.